Same vibe here. This one is not directly related, but I wanted to pick your brain on it because lately people started to hit a lot about NVD, National Vulnerability Database, which is behind all the reported vulnerabilities. But tell us more about its role and why should we care about its recent slowdown?
Oh, gosh. Well, someone's got to keep track of all this stuff. And I think I saw an article, something like the number of vulnerabilities that are in the backlog, even this year.
Yeah.
Even just saying 2024, there's 5,000 or 6,000 vulnerabilities that they haven't really got around to yet. And there's no CPE data for the CPE. If you're wondering what CPE, I don't know if you
remind the audience what CPE means, because like there's difference between a vulnerability and the CPE, right?
Right, because the vulnerability and the CVSS scores, like this is a vulnerability and this is the scoring, but the CPE is where is the vulnerability?
Yeah, dependencies.
Like what package, like what version of this or what operating system or what, like it shows you what versions to avoid. For example, let's do the obvious one, right? Like a log4j was in 2.14.1 and you need to upgrade to 2.17.1 to get past it, right? That information, without that,
you're clueless.
It's just, you're clueless. You don't know. And they can't keep up because the number of vulnerabilities reported per year, there's a pretty good graph of it, but it's a pretty serious angle upwards.
Slope. Yeah.
Of the number of vulnerabilities. Like if there's 6,000 they haven't got to yet this year, I think somebody said that if there were no vulnerabilities reported at all, like we wrote perfect code going forward, it would still take them like 9 or 8 or 9 months to get to it. Like,
wow.
So it's a great institution. Anything that NIST does is generally really good for cybersecurity, but it needs help. So there needs to be a solution. But thankfully, there's a whole bunch of people coming together on that, I believe. Like CISA and I think ChainGuard's getting involved. Like there's a bunch of very bright people that are looking for ways to try and make this happen. And I would think, like, don't think of it as to the rescue. Think of it as, well, it's about time. Because
it is about time, actually, because like what I was going to get back to is actually, like, I'm going to have a hot take here.
Yeah.
Technically, why should a public-backed organization be accountable for the security of the whole tech world, right? I'd say, like, why is it supposed to be their job in the first place? Everybody's taking it for granted. Again, people are taking things for granted while they shouldn't, because it's a public organization. How about, like, dealing with your own stuff yourself? I'm saying, especially it's in the US, right? So, like, it's responsible for the worldwide security vulnerability database. What the heck is that? Why is it supposed to be like this? Why is it not like a standard like www or ICANN for domain registrar? So there's a standard, right? Why is it not another standard that's not actually the government of the US that's taking care of? Because right now they're underfunded because of the administration that would decide to cut the budget. Why do you have to be sort of liable because of that? Because it's your own security. It's your own workloads. It's your own ISVs and softwares and your own business. Why should like a public organization be responsible of the whole world's misery or safety? It's not United Nations of vulnerability.
No, you're right. I mean, it's one of these things where you start tracking something when it was manageable.
Yeah.
And now it's totally unmanageable. And you're like, is it just me here?
Yeah.
It's a little bit like the maintainer situation, right? They've decided to maintain this database and they're like, can anybody help?
Yeah.
Well, I think good things are happening, but it's not going to be overnight.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. I think since it's about time, maybe it's time for just an international organization, including not just the US, but Europe, every stakeholders to take a little bit of responsibility.
There you go. Yeah. In the Nations of Vulnerability Management.
Yeah, well, maybe we just discovered the acronym today. Another one.
Gosh.
Oh, awesome, man.